Hello everyone, I'm Elanir Studios, and because I'm bored as fuck, let's I'm gonna show off you guys this guy. So this engine right here is a custom that literally finished a few hours ago. And it's my MAOC Robert. Sorry for the wobbly camera. I'm recording this on my iPad. Um, yeah, I'm gonna put a picture of his sprite probably somewhere in the corner right now, just so you can kind of see where it's referenced. But before I talk about how this custom was made, I'm gonna push it off to the side and grab another engine. It's right here and push it over here. This is my very first custom robot. It doesn't look good, I admit. The paint of the wheels is chipping off. I use, I think, textile paint for this, of course, because I was very inexperienced at the time. This was my very first custom. No masking tape. The lining was freehand. It just looks terrible in my opinion. It was made by an extra talking golden I had. This is the good side. Yeah, the other doesn't look as good as well. Yeah, it doesn't look particularly good. I know, but this was my custom robot for a number of months. Till I got a Thomas Wooden Railway lot that came with a 2003 golden and an extra Murdoch, because I already have a Murdoch. I'm gonna put it over here. I already had a Murdoch and I already had a golden 92 version. This already existed, which is my only regular golden. So what I did is that here's the tender for the original golden. I got the front of that golden and the tender from the extra Murdoch. Here's the extra one, which is here. And I decided to do the custom because, as you can see on the, if you saw on the sprite, he has a Commodore tender. He's a modified Elanir A3, by the way. But yeah, let's get on going. I used acrylic paint for this. A couple of coats of green paint on the main engine and the tender as well, and on the wheels. It's not perfect. I'm not a great custom maker. Okay, take that in mind. This is not scripted, by the way. The lining is also acrylic paint. I do have a white paint pen that's pretty, but doesn't have much paint left on it. I used masking tape for this, so it looks decently straight. On the other one, it was the paint pen, but it was freehand. I don't really like keeping this for on screen. It was all done masking paints, pretty much all the lining, because this was originally completely green. I might show some pictures of the development. Underneath there's nothing. Used to be a name over here. I actually painted black, but then green paint spilled all over. You can still see the blue. I don't really care how it looks on the bottom. You're not gonna see that part. I painted the back here on the cap black, because I think that's more realistic, because this part is not supposed to be green, it's supposed to be the cab. Roof also black, green dome of course. 2003 golden face. I think you saw this sprite. This face looks decently similar. It doesn't have any much eyebrows left, so I'll probably do that. Running board, it's paint black and white mixed, acrylic paint as well. I use masking tape so it doesn't go all over. Red buffer beam, not much to talk about, to be honest, just a green golden front. Now, if you remember on the old custom, he had a Fowler tender because my OC used to have it, but then I realized that, okay, that's just plain boring. The new one, I would have used this tender if it was still the same, but I used the Murdoch tender instead, which I think looks 100 times better. The lining isn't perfect. The numbers are a little bit chunky. I actually prefer the numbers only on this side, of course, of the other version, but yeah, it's fine for now. This part is black because it's kind of how it's supposed to be. The coal, some white in here, might paint over that soon. I was gonna put a black Legos 1x1 stud here, but that never actually happened because laziness. If I go inside here, you can still see the orange of the Murdoch tender. Yeah, this Murdoch was recently weared out, and as you can see, like, this Murdoch's gonna become another custom. I have a different tender for it. No, it's not Big City Engine, I already have him. As you can see, the nose is pretty chipped off, but yeah. So this is just basically golden Murdoch tender, kind of like this. It's not the same version of golden, but this will work. You can kind of see it. You can see how basically what it is, I guess. Yeah. The other one did have the name Robert, but pretty weird. Tender had Robert's T. Nothing underneath the Murdoch tender, by the way, because I painted over it. I was gonna paint over this, but I mean, I'm just gonna be spending blue paint, that black paint that I'm gonna also need for another. Sorry. For a few other customs. I'm pretty much doing this in one take. Yeah. In a perfect word, if I had the money and if it wasn't rare, I would have used Flying Scotsman tender. But this is not a perfect word, and the Flying Scotsman is very expensive. Both versions, so I cannot use that. But I mean, the Murdoch tender looks fine with me. Yeah. I mean, it's a massive improvement over this. So yeah, this one took pretty much 3 days to make, but it was, I mean, the hardest part of the wheels because they took like 30 minutes to dry. Anything I want to add? Lining here on the cab, that's something I need to add. Better numbers, that's something I'm probably gonna add. Yes, I think the custom eyebrows, yeah, eyebrows as well. Maybe lamps, probably not. And that's pretty much it. I really like how this custom turned out. I hope you also liked it. And that's pretty much it, I guess. Let me just get this piece of shit over there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I have no idea what else to say. It's a really simple custom. It's just basically a repaint. Golden with a repainted Murdoch tender. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna move everything to the side and say thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if you like this video or you want to see some future uploads. If you like the video, of course, that'll help a lot. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching and goodbye.